Hello everyone, welcome to Prompt with Pal. Today we are looking into how Security Copilot makes script analysis simple, fast and consistent across Defender XDR, Sentinel and the standalone Copilot portal. This episode is about turning the complex, obfuscated or suspicious scripts into a clear, actionable intelligence. You will see how analysts can investigate faster, automate deeper using the built-in prompts, prompt book and logic app. As you know, script-based attack remains one of the most common techniques you see. PowerShell misuse, encoded payloads, fileless activity, and hands-on keyboard attack continue to rise. Once the attacker gains access, the scripts in the PowerShell, Python, Batch, or JavaScript allow them to move quickly. Obfuscation makes it even harder to interpret and often slows down what analysts take time to interpret. This is where the Security Copilot becomes essential. It deobfuscates the scripts, explains the intent, enriches the findings with Microsoft Threat Intelligence, and maps the activity to familiar investigation framework. What once required deep expertise becomes fast, repeatable, and reliable for every analyst, which matters now more than ever. Let's see it in action. Let's jump straight into the investigation. We are inside Microsoft Defender XDR, looking at an active incident flagged as hands-on keyboard attack launched from a compromised account. This pattern aligns with what Microsoft repeatedly calls out in Threat Intelligence Report. Identity compromise followed by interactive access remains one of the most common pathway adversaries use before stagging scripts or credential theft tooling. On the left, you can see the attack story unfolding. It starts with a suspicious RDP session. This is often the first sign that an attacker has moved from automated credential stuffing to direct hands-on activity. Immediately after that session, the defender detects a sequence of PowerShell executions. So this is a classic attacker workflow Microsoft highlights across its incident response case studies. Now let's zoom into this PowerShell activity inside Defender XDR. This view shows us the decoded command line and the full behavior breakdown that Security Copilot has generated on the right. What you see here is a detailed reasoning Copilot provides for the specific script. Microsoft calls out that hands-on keyboard attack often involves a chain of script-based action, and that is exactly what Copilot is highlighting here. Let me walk you through on what this script is doing. On the right, Copilot has already summarized the malicious workflow. It identifies that the script is downloading, executing tools like psexec and others from external URL. Then it explains how script attempts to retrieve browser cookies by locating and executing the browser core.exe. This is consistent with credential theft behavior Microsoft frequently reports in incident response case studies. From here, I can extend this workflow by moving into a standalone Security Copilot portal. Let's click Open Security Copilot. We now enter the dedicated session the Copilot created in the background. Everything from Defender has been carried over, so I don't have to re-upload or re-enter anything. I can continue the investigation or start a new session. For this demo, I will create a new session and analyze a different script. I will paste a Python script here. Copilot immediately breaks it down, identifies imports such as random, codex, and explains the behavior step by step. You will notice that the Copilot highlights process injection, remote code retrieval, and iterations from running the processes. So these are common malicious pattern. Microsoft calls it out in the script-based attack analysis. Now I will add the follow-up instruction. Provide the reputation of any IP or host names found. So Copilot brings in the enrichment from the Microsoft Threat Intelligence. This shows how workflow can seamlessly extend. You can combine the static script analysis with global threat insights grounded in Defender's intelligence feed. If I want to standardize this for my SOC, I can save this as a custom prompt book, but in many cases, I can simply use Microsoft's built-in script analysis prompt book. So let's open that now. Inside the prompt book, I paste the script and click submit. Copilot begins working through a structured multi-step workflow. Let's switch to a previously completed run. You can see how the prompt book produces a clean executive summary. It breaks down the script intentions, suspicious libraries used, and any malicious activities. Then it layers in the threat intelligence, extracts the indicators, and finally provides recommendation and leadership ready report. This is one of the reasons customers rely on prompt book. They bring consistent, repeatable reasoning at every investigation. Finally, let's look at how the same workflow can be automated. So here we are in Azure Logic app. In this automation, the Sentinel alert triggers the workflow. The suspicious script is then submitted to the Copilot script analysis prompt book. After that, the script analyzer operations is invoked directly. This allows SOC team to operationalize this capability without manual steps. So Defender or Sentinel detects something, Logic App submits it to Copilot. The result can be pushed back into the incident, into Teams, and into a ticketing system. So that closes the loop using Security Copilot, all grounded in the product you already use today, all designed to help analysts interpret the obfuscated code, investigate faster, and automate deeper.
And that's a wrap up of our episode. Today we saw how script analysis evolves when powered by Copilot. Defender XDR provides the telemetry, Sentinel provides the visibility, and Copilot enhances both by turning complex code into clarity. Whether you investigate manually or automate the workflow using prompt book and Logic Apps, Copilot gives analysts immediate depth, consistent decision making, and faster time to action. So as script-based attack rises, this becomes not just a helpful feature but a critical capability for modern SOCs. So thank you for joining. Stay informed, stay empowered, and stay secure. Thank you.